Hey folks, it's John with KGTropicals.com bringing you another inventory walkthrough, shipment walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. We're starting up here today because Lisa has done something really cool that I wanted to share with you all, and that is she has singled out some males of different species. Here is a Regal Blue male. He's about 2.5 inches. Boom. Nice and cheap. There's an OB male in here somewhere. He's hiding. Here's a hybrid male. I mean, that's a gorgeous fish. I don't know how I'm going to list him on the website, but this is something that I think is really clever on her part. She's got a sunshine male down there. We've got all these freed up tanks right now. There's always going to be a male in every tank that's going to kind of blossom early, so we can go ahead and sell them as males, and we don't have to charge outrageous prices for them. Now, of course, they're small still, you know, they're still juveniles, so they're not going to command the same price that a 5-inch male would cost, but it's still something that we get a lot of requests for, and so Lisa has been spreading them out, and there's more to show you down on the other end as we get through this. So, all right, we got some new stuff in here for the Mbunas. We still have the Kenyai. Somebody in the last video tried to correct me and say that these were something else. I don't know what they were saying, but we have the red top hongies. We have some absolutely spectacular white top afras. Look at that guy. Now somebody is going to say, email me, and they're going to say, John, is that white top afra still available? Well, I'll let you know. Go ahead and email me. Blueberries. How do you love these? I mean, I'm an absolute nut for these blueberries. They weren't all that active in the last video, but they're really out and having a good time now. Clown Labs, yeah, they're still hiding, but they're back there. I promise. Yellowfin Mabambas. We took a male out of the Johanni tank and another one sprouted. So we do have the male and female Johannis. Lots and lots of fun. Red zebras, or excuse me, OB zebras. Mozambique OB zebras. And in the dirty tank is the assorted Mbunas. We added some assorted Mbunas to the other tank yesterday. They are beautiful. You'll see them in a minute. The Nakata Orange, the Red Exasperatus, selling those like crazy. Full of Born Eye. I am just a sucker for these because they're so unpredictable. You just don't know what you're going to get. You're going to get one that looks like that or one that looks like that. I just love them. And I know I'm moving quick here, but we got a lot of stuff to show you. Albino Socolify, Snow Whites, they're freaking out. They do not like the camera. Rusties, Brashardi. Look how big they're getting. I just got to show them in every video because they're getting so big. The Chipoke and the Exasperatus, and one albino OB zebra. Right there. Unfortunately, my good friend Patrick Lindsay came here the other day and bought the last of the blue lip. We were going to keep him. Lisa really wanted him, and Pat decided he was going to buy him. So good for him. Lisa shouldn't have waited so long. The OB Macandis. I love these. We got 2 tanks full of them because they sell like crazy. Absolutely love them. They may show better in the other tank. We'll get to that in a minute. Green Afras, they're hiding. Electric Blue Johannis. And here is more of the red top orange Trewavasi. Customer ordered one of these a couple weeks ago, and we totally ran out. I felt so bad, but we got them now, so we're going to get them out to him. And then the Afra Yellow Mara. Oh Lord, I showcase that fish in every video, and still nobody has bought him. Oh, I don't understand it. Now, we have added some fish to the assorted tank because we needed somewhere to put them. We've got a trout in here, and then we've got a whole bunch of really good size Venustus. And there's one in here that's already really showing as a male, but he's going to be bashful and he's not going to show. So we got some good size Venustus here for you. The blue dolphins, Patrick Lindsay also came in and cleaned out our red collars. And then we got another fish in here, and unfortunately I do not remember the name of it, but what I'm gonna do is, while I'm editing this, I'm gonna put the name down below. Really, really cool hap. They're huge, they're males, and shame on me for not knowing the name of them before I did this video. I feel like an idiot, but you know, it is what it is. That's not anything that's not normal. Okay, now here we have our tank of albino auratus with one electric blue Johanni. Why is that? Well, that, my friends, is a tank jumper. Yep. We don't have any lids on these tanks. We keep the water a little lower so that they don't jump out, but occasionally we do get tank jumpers that will leap from one tank to the next. So he needs to go back in his home. He came from the tank right there. So that's kind of funny. But red top cobalts, gotta zoom back out here. And more of the OB Macandis. I am a sucker for these fish. Oh, Lord. Oh, yes. Yes, Lord. Somebody made fun of me for the way I describe these fish, but I can't help it. I mean, I just love them. I think they were just playing around, but, you know. Cobalt blue zebras, everybody's favorite. The unsexed flavescence with a straggler in there. He was in there when we got the fish a long time ago. He was a teeny tiny fry, and we just never sold him because we don't know what he is. The thick bar chitimbas, look at the male. Hi. Gorgeous. Albino zebras. So, now, what do I always say? Let's get into the good stuff. We got a bunch of Fuscos yesterday, all males. They're about 3.5 inches. They're in here now in the tank that the big Buconotos were in the last shipment video I did. Those Buconotos did not last for 24 hours. A guy came in on Saturday and bought 2 of them, and then another guy came in Saturday afternoon and bought the last one. So, sorry about that. We do still have the female, and she is going to get moved because she is harassing the Fuscos. Dragon Bloods and Fireline Melotos. We got a one-eyed guy in here too. One of the Dragon Bloods has only one eye. It's kind of sad. And we got more Dragon Bloods. You can never have enough Dragon Bloods. There's no light on that tank though, so I usually don't show it. Now, another thing that is a very sought-after fish we could only get unsexed because that's all we could get, but all of these unsexed peacocks right here are blue orchids, Candians. We have them in with the electric blue ollies because we needed to get them in a tank, but we've got a male and 2 female electric blues in here and a whole slew of blue orchids. Now, a lot of people email me about blue orchids, or any fish for that matter, with the unsexed. If you want to breed them, buy like 8 of them, stick them in the tank and they'll figure it out. But, you know, if you can't afford it, I understand, but it's still cheaper to buy 8 to 10 unsexed than it is to buy one big male and a couple of females. So it just might take a little longer. All right, the Otter Point Jakes, looking really, really good. This guy. Yep. Yes, thank you very much for that. Up here, these came in yesterday. 3 monster Chrysonotus. I absolutely love them. The white blaze, daggone light bulbs. That's a gorgeous fish right there, folks. And they are in with some smaller Buconotos, and it looks like they're the ones in there pushing people around. Taiwan Reefs, smaller Taiwan Reefs, so you don't have to pay a fortune. And we still have some red top Lawanda males. I think one of them is sold, and we've got some females in here too. So definitely exciting. 2 more Ethylwane males, 3 more Ethylwane males. Red cap Lethrinops. 9 minutes already. Lord have mercy. Here is the new batch of assorted Mbunas that we got yesterday. I don't know how well they're showing up on camera, but they look really, really good. Very nice assortment in this batch. Love it. People have been absolutely thrilled buying the assorted packs. Here's the yellow blaze that I talked about in my Q&A video. We got 3 males in here and a whole bunch of females, and usually these males are pushing the females up into the corners. We talked about it in Q&A. But right now, they're not. Maybe they're hungry, I don't know. And a tank, whoa, it's full. Again, emergency thing, we needed a tank for them to go into. We've got 40 unsexed deep water haps. These guys are 2.5, 3 inches. Very, very nice looking. Hard to sex at that size, but really, really cool fish. Angara flame tails, whole bunch of males sitting here. They're waiting for you. I mean, really? Yep, he's waiting for you. Now, a moment of silence, please. I don't usually show stuff like this, but this fish is very important to us. He's not dead. We're doing our best to recoup him. I don't know if he's going to make it, but he's in here all by himself in a medicated tank. It's heated. We're trying to get him back to health. You would be shocked. I'm not going to waste a lot of time in this video talking about him, but that fish, folks, is a dragon blood. He was a freak. He came out black, and he's turned out to almost look like a red shoulder. But he is a dragon blood, I promise you. He is just the freak of the batch. Very strange. Now, Borlei and Benjai, orange-sided Borlei, Lethrinops intermedius, Phenos. I don't know what y'all are waiting for on the Phenos. I mean, really. Smaller Otter Point jakes, including one that's very special. I don't know what's going to happen with him. Eureka Red Jakes! Woohoo! We have them! I know I'm going through these quick, but some unsexed fish. We've got unsexed Regal Blues up there in a dark tank. We've got unsexed bicolors in a dark tank. We've got lanai down there that are looking really good. Nimbochromis lanai. They're going to get big. They're really cool. Bicolor males and females. Come on, guys. Yep, I don't need to talk anymore. And here's our yellow blaze fry. Remember from the last video I told you that I was going to update you on every video on their progress. They're up, they're around, they're swimming. They're so adorable. The tangerine tigers, y'all have seen them. And then we're going to move over here, and this is another place where Lisa is starting to sequester some of the males. That was a lot of... We got a red empress in here, I think. Maybe she sold him yesterday. I don't know. We got a German red male in here. He's about 3 inches. They're all hiding when they're in a tank by themselves. But this is a way for us to be able to sell you males without charging an outrageous amount of money. So the Benga yellows, I'm pretty sure everything we have left is females, so not really a whole lot to see there, but we finally got some VC10s. How exciting is that? They're unsexed. They're in here with the red shoulders, the males that are looking sweet, but we got some big old VC10s. Those have been hard to get lately, so I was definitely excited to get those. Unsexed redfin Borlei. And here is the dark tank of OBs. We've sold so many out of this tank after I did that last video. They're dark right now. I'll get a light on it, I promise, and be able to show them a little better. But, you know, they sold like crazy after I did the last video. German red males. Now, you're not going to see these on the website. And it's because they do have flaws. This guy's got a bum eye on him. And the other one also has a bum eye. I don't know where he's at. He's in here somewhere. If you want him, email me. We can make a deal. Cut some of the price off, a lot of the price off, because he is flawed. But, you know, email me. We'll figure it out. So, all right. Want a quick look at some fry while we talk about something really important? I told Lisa yesterday, I said, you know what? We got rent due. We got a holiday coming up. It's a perfect time to do a special. I said, why don't we go back to doing 10% off? She said, nope. Nope, rent's due too quick. Let's do 15% off again. So that's what we're gonna do here, folks. 15% off of your fish order. Every single fish in the store is gonna be 15% off. And that's gonna be through the weekend for the 4th of July weekend. So you'll definitely want to get on this, because it's only going to be through the weekend. So help us pay the rent, help us put food on the table, please, And get on there right now. 15% off of all of these fish, every single one of them. You can't lose. So thank you all so much for watching this. If you haven't already, go over to KG Woodworks. It's my new channel. If you're interested in woodworking, go over there, check it out. We're gonna have a lot of fun on that channel. And I'm already putting a couple of videos up on there. So we're having some fun. Go over there and check it out. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful 4th of July, and we'll see you next time.